Hello, my January 24th Aquarian babies. So this is your birthday reading. Happy birthday, guys. I am so happy to be able to do your reading. This is sort of going to be overall energy for 2024. I want to keep it light and positive. I don't know what's going to come out, but it's probably going to be sort of like what's strongest in the energy. But really, happy birthday, guys. And no matter how this year starts off, I really feel it's going to be much different by the end of the year. I just feel that strongly. So I want to be the first to tell you that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. And thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you. The divine values you. And thank you so much for being here. I want to say a prayer. I want to give gratitude on our behalf, and I want to ask for protection, and I want to ask for guidance into being able to see into 2024 and being able to sort of, it's just a general message. This is really just entertainment, okay? Don't claim the negativity ever. If anything negative ever comes out, don't claim it. Just, keep the positive stuff. If anything arises, then and you remember something about it, say, okay, I kind of remember this, or I know how to navigate it, but never claim the negativity. Life happens. It's going to happen sometimes, and we don't have to manifest it, right? So I'm going to say a quick prayer, then we'll get right into your reading. Our Father in heaven, I want to thank you for the many blessings that you've given to me and to the Aquarian collective here, born on January 24th. I want to ask for protection on behalf of myself and on behalf of the January 24th Aquarians, protection from illness, harm, evil eye for ourselves and our loved ones. I want to ask for clarity for this reading. Please give me the permission to be able to peek a little bit into the January 24th born Aquarians. I would like to know the positive things that are coming into their life this year. Please, the positive things, or the things that they should be focusing on, the positive things that lead to their life being better. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. All right, so starting off here with divinely guided messages, then we're going to go into the chakras, and then we're going to go into like health and wellness deck. Okay, like I said, this is entertainment. Don't, just take it with a grain of salt. Don't go out changing your life drastically unless you're guided to, okay? Pay attention to how you feel. Your feelings will tell you a lot when it comes to making decisions in your life. Then we're going to get into the abundance and then love for those who are dealing with love. And I'll be honest, love has come out in all of the Aquarian readings so far for everyone's birthday. And then we're going to get into the tarot, and then we'll pull advice. So for those who are born January 24th, please give me an overall guidance card for 2024. Overall guidance card for the January 24th born Aquarians. Overall guidance for 2024. Evolution. I love that. Evolution. I'll drop that, but I'll just say what they are in case. We have nurturing, adventure, and acceptance. So if that means anything, accepting yourself, nurturing yourself, and then maybe experiencing life as an adventure. But literally, evolution came out. And it says here in the evolution card, it says, I welcome change. Change me, divine beloved, into one who knows we can evolve and be open at any age. Let me welcome change in uplifting and surprising ways. Allow me to trust the process, diving ever deeper into your love. So trust the process. I do feel that the way the year starts out is not going to be the way it is. If it's good, I think it's going to be better. If it's challenging, I think it's going to be better. I think a lot of changes are going to happen for your evolution. For your evolution. So what do I need to see here for the chakra space? What do I need to see for the chakra space for those born on January 24th? Face down, face up. We have dawn, sexuality. It's a sacral chakra card. And it's the masculine and feminine within. You are receiving healing now. So it talks about literally balancing the yin and the yang within yourself. Balancing that within yourself. Let me move these to the side here. Now what came face down? Sometimes for me, face down cards are things you don't see or realize. So let's say if you're working on something within yourself, all right? Balancing the masculine and feminine energy within yourself, okay? Ascending. It may align you with another person. That may not be what you see because this is face down. So then we have communication, wolf. Notice your ability to convey ideals through words and expression. It's throat chakra. Heart chakra, wisdom of love and compassion. Open your heart and see the whole world inside of you. Root chakra, abundance of earth. Release the obstacles to receiving abundance in perfect form. So release the obstacles to receiving abundance in perfect form. And that could be anything. Sometimes they're literally thoughts, but sometimes they're people. We have sacred groove, guidance, travel into the power places, receive the guidance you are seeking. So 2 throat chakra cards, heart chakra, root chakra. Depending what comes out in love, okay, this could be 2 people conversing, 2 people having a conversation, all right? But just keep notice here, this is for you. But these cards came face down, so there may be something that you're aware of, all right? It may have to do with a communication, something that you convey to somebody or something that someone conveys to you. And it might involve, you know, literally getting to the root or the source, because I have everything but third eye, crown, and solar plexus chakra here. I have the root, the throat, and the sacral chakra, and the heart. So if there's anything about you connecting with another person, forgiving another person, or something like that, I can see that also happening just through the chakra cards that came face down. All right. So now let's get into the health and wellness. Health and wellness. Health and wellness. What needs to come out for the January 24th babies? What needs to come out with the January 24th babies? January 24th Aquarians. Thank you. 1 card, and we have on the bottom, so I think it's significant. They go hand in hand. We have consult a nutritionalist and change physician. So literally, dear Archangel Raphael, I turn my eating over to you and ask that you guide me to foods and beverages that taste good, are fulfilling, and support my ideal health and weight. And then it says, dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for leading me to the best healer for this situation. Amen. It's interesting because I was watching an old episode. I bought the well, for Christmas, I had got it as a gift, the Conspiracy Theories by Jesse Ventura. I don't know if anyone remembers, he was a governor of Minnesota for those who are in the U.S. Anyway, he had a whole conspiracy show, and the episode I was watching today had a lot to do with a certain elite group and the food. Okay, interesting. I was watching that today. So it would tell me, pay attention to what you put in your body. It would tell me to make sure that it's chemical free, organic, free of preservatives. Okay, because literally the episode I was watching, to take away the whole conspiracy part of it, okay, with my paranoid brain, and just talk about eating clean and just being very aware of what is actually going into your body. Okay, no matter what it is. Be very aware of the chemicals going in your body. Anything goes through your mouth, know what's in it. Okay. And literally, you know, they even talked about the things that were in aspartame and stuff like that. It was really interesting episode. So, and medication was also covered. And with the bottom of the deck, it talks about change physicians. Because sometimes, you know, medicines, they don't agree with you. And you might have to find an alternative, and so you might have to change a physician and just do that. I'll give you an example. Many years ago, I can't remember what problem I had. Oh, I felt like I had a slow thyroid, you know. And doctor said, look, just sleep at night. You're a woman. You're going to need your rest, and you're going to eat plenty of vegetables, okay? And your hormones and all that, and your thyroid and all this will improve. I mean, this is what she told me. But I had other doctors who said, well, you're within range. So, just something like that, tweak your diet, get a second opinion. Doesn't hurt. Even doctors don't have the same perspective, okay? All right, what else needs to come out here for the January 24th Aquarians? What else needs to come out for the January 24th Aquarians? Oh, that's the wrong deck. That's abundance. I won't have to shuffle that one. What needs to come out for the January 24th Aquarians? Though I've done a pre-shuffle, I always do pre-shuffles. January 24th Aquarians. Love that. You are a powerful light worker. It is safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings and loving service to the divine. And, if you have, if you feel that your intuition is blocked, you feel like you have a hard time concentrating, or you try to, and like these obtrusive thoughts come into your mind, eating clean also helps to decalcify the pineal gland. All right, preservatives, I think fluorine, fluoride, all of that stuff has been proven, okay, for my research, that it can block that. I'm not a physician, just a tarot reader, but I'm just sort of passing along from a friend to a friend, okay? That's it. All right, abundance. You'll definitely get your downloads a lot better. Pay yourself first, all right? Anything else? All right, pay yourself first. That's pretty powerful right there. Pay yourself first. You're the most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you're paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. So you might be doing something and you might need to have a little money saved aside, okay? Or something could pop up, all right? Anything involving love for those born on January 24th. Anything involving love here. This is a general reading. Only take what, pops out to you, all right? Anything involving love. Not everyone's looking for it, but those who are. Anything here for love? January 24th Aquarians. Anything else? Very soon. All right. Very soon. Attraction. This is being in the moment. Like this woman here is smelling the flowers. It doesn't matter if you're a woman or a man. Be immersed in the moment, okay? In this moment, all you have is right now. You don't have the past. You're not in the future. You have right now. She's touching. Notice she's touching the plants. She's smelling the roses. She's immersed in the moment fully. And when this is one of the things to manifestation is many of your sensory perception that you can use when you're thinking, because you feel it in the now. That is a big part of manifestation, along with resonating on that frequency. So all you have is the now, and in the now you are with God or source, whatever you call it. But for me, it's God. You're in the moment. And that's when you align, okay? You align. And then the more you do that, this happens very quickly. So you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, and then clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you in the now. So very soon for those looking for love. So this would be not deciding on a person. This wouldn't be saying, I want my ex back, or there's this coworker I want, or I want my twin flame. It would be saying, I want someone kind, caring, compassionate, someone that, they blend well with my family. We can all get along. We have peace. We can do things, whatever you want. That is the list if you're looking for someone in love. Or if anything, even if you're looking for a car or a house, the more details, the better. Anything else for love? Anything else for love for my January 24th Aquarians? Healing. There's a lot here with healing, okay? Healing. And it says here, healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. And that's for whoever. Anyone you love that you want to heal things with, just imagine yourself being surrounded by love and light, and that it's already healed. Like this whole thing is just a facade. If you guys had a riff, if you're not in connection with someone that you love, just imagine it like you guys are actors down here on planet Earth and you're just role playing. It's not real. Your love is stronger than ever before, and it will always be. And then we have a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light, and I love you. So there is someone who does love you, who's thinking of you, may not be able to express it to you for whatever reason, that they do love you, okay? Let's get into the tarot. I'm going to do this one. I'll clarify with that one. Show me what I need to see here for the January 24th Aquarians. Give me overall positive messages for 2024. Overall positive messages for 2024 for the January 24th born Aquarians. What can they expect to change positively in their life to bring positivity for their evolution? What are the positive things? Definitely, there's a lot about love, being a light worker, and you're evolving from wherever you're at now. You are ascending from that. This sticks out. Judgment. So, judgment. In the 3D, it's literally making a decision. You might be making a decision to change something about yourself or your surroundings or your career. That's the 3D version. But the 5D version, or the spiritual version, is like you're awakening. Awakening to who you really are. Awakening to the fact that you're just in a bodysuit and an avatar, and that who you really are is a soul. Literally, you know, I've even watched near-death experiences where people, you know, nearly pass away, and they come back with these stories and say, we're just role-playing down here. And it's true. A lot of the things we experience because we're having experiences as a soul, okay? Some of them are good, some of them are positive. You might be awakening to the fact that you're more than who you thought you were, and that you might be learning that some of the things you've learned weren't as, you know, what do they call conditioning? Some things you might have learned, you might have to unlearn, because there's a spiritual awakening that's happening here. But like I said, in the 3D, it might have something to do with a choice. And it looks like if the bottom of the deck were to express what that choice would be, you want to focus on moving on from something that's been difficult in your life. Because the Six of Swords moves to a better place, focuses on the positive, focuses on what is good for them. Because the Five of Swords was just really blocking. It was blockages, and it does say to remove those blockages. So overall, 2024, you're removing blockages, no matter what they are, because you're ascending to a higher place, literally. Yes, and healing. Three of Swords reverse and is healing, and we have healing. So you're just, whatever you're healing, it can literally be your physical body, okay? It could be, your soul is perfect, so I don't want you to ever think you have to do that, but healing takes place. Things that hurt us, emotional body, if it's trauma, our physical body, if it's sick or ill, it's healing. So overall theme is you're deciding to heal yourself and move forward in a positive direction. What's another aspect to this reading? A January 24th Aquarians, what's another aspect here? Two of Cups reverse. And we have from the bottom of the deck, Death card reverse and Hangman reverse. This is an awareness, okay? A realization about something that needs to change, needs to transform, okay? Give me a card for that Two of Cups, and this is a divine connection. It's a connection protected by angels, and this is thinking about something here. looking at this. So you're really trying to decide here. All right. So what you're trying to decide, if this is a situation with a very close connection, it's thinking about either healing, moving on from that, okay? Because you're looking at this like there's something toxic about this. Even though this is a very close connection, it's toxic. It's toxic to always think about a person and I can't stop. It's toxic that I can't move on from someone. It's toxic that I want to be with someone who's toxic, right? It's really looking at a relationship that you might have to heal from, but it's not easy because it's like this. It's like a relationship that's so close between you and someone else. Now, for those dealing with twin flames, it would also be that. It is one of my twin flame cards, but it's not my go-to. So I'm just saying, like, it's a close connection. And it can be with anyone, literally a lover, a friend, a family member. But you're looking at something that you may have to move on and heal from in the 3D, okay? Because it's really kind of not going anywhere, but you want to evolve. You don't want to be stuck in that energy. But let's actually see what wants to come out. Two of Cups reverse, please. Five of Wands, exactly. You know, this is stressful. The Eight of Swords is in the reverse, and that's a release. And literally the card of being stuck now, the Six of Swords. You don't want to be stuck, mentally stuck on a situation. It's holding back your progress. It's holding back your spiritual growth, okay? This is sideways. So, and it's really close to your heart. You see that love? That's love. That's the Ace of Cups. So whatever this situation is, it is very close to your heart, person or situation. It really seems to me like a person. Even if it's a cause, it's close to your heart. But if you're not growing, and that's how I'd look at it. If you're feeling like you're not growing, something's off. I don't, even confused, right? You're going, if it's very repetitive, it's the same thing and it's predictable, I would definitely say, yeah, you're making the right choice. You are. You're not growing, and it's about your growth, and it's about your ascension. It's about really awakening to who you truly are, to the core, beyond your Aquarius, beyond your tradition of what you were raised to believe, beyond your race or culture. Like, who are you truly? It gets to the core of that. And to grow, you literally have to separate yourself from a situation where there's no longer growth. You have to release it. So that's another theme here for the year. What's the root? What's the root? Knight of Cups. It's a more younger energy. It's also an energy of dating. It's also, a very warm energy, helpful energy, but it's in the reverse here. So let's see why. The root of the situation. The root is the reason why we're here. The root is why we're having this reading for 2024. The root is why you're thinking of your healing and your ascension. And some of you, it's like healing your heart, healing heartbreak here. Relationship or health or whatever it is. This Ace of Pentacles, okay, it's relationship. It's an opportunity. It's your health. It's an actual thing. If we're in the 3D world, it's a car, it's a house. If it's a thing if it's a relationship, it's that. It's a beginning of something. It's an opportunity. It's from the divine. But whatever it is, this is what you're moving on from and that you're healing. Some of you are literally healing your health. Some of you are literally healing heartbreak. And if it is heartbreak, it'd be from somebody who is not as mature as you, possibly even younger, because I have some Knight's energy here. But if it's been a lingering illness, with that Knight of Pentacles, You know, if there was some sort of surgery with that Ten of Swords, it's like saying, I'm healing, I'm improving my health. It's a focus for me. But it's also saying if someone betrayed me and I was waiting on this person to just return, it's like saying, I'm moving on. I want a new life and a new beginning. So it's also saying that. Give me a card for the Root. Give me a card for the Root. January 24th, babies. Knight of Wands. This would be representing, you know, moving on from a relationship where somebody was really inconsistent. Now we do have also the Moon in reverse, and if anything was exposed, all right, it's thinking about something here, all right, and how to change it. So your life this year is about transformation. Pluto is bringing transformation, transformation in love, transformation in relationships, and transformation in health. If you learn something about your health, you really might do some research, okay? Some, you know, withdrawing and going within, trying to figure out another avenue to do it and to heal yourself. Or maybe it's just, even if it's something small or minute, you know, sort of nipping it in the bud is what I heard. That's for health. But for love, it's definitely moving on from someone who's been inconsistent, immature, possibly literally younger. And it's not about manifesting that person. If that's the case, it's about manifesting qualities that you want. Because believe me, what you want is out there and it wants you too. It's manifesting your qualities. Tell me about the past. A lot. All right. A lot of maybe some crying, sleepless nights. Can't think about this Knight of Cups who's in reverse, who's also here. Maybe it's been someone you've really wanted to be with and it just took forever. It just took forever and it just sort of ended in some sort of betrayal here, okay? There wasn't any success. This is the past. Thinking, trying to do all the things here and just realizing at the end of the day, I gotta move on. I don't care what I do. I don't care if I manifest. Thing is, you spend a lot of time thinking about it. Even if you're trying to focus on other things, it might be hard to focus on other things. That would be a person, place, or situation, whatever you would be moving on from. You know, whatever that is. Even if it's literally thinking about, you know, a health issue. You know, it's literally just thinking about moving on from that. Got to take some measures, some steps here to improve life. So the past energy is Ace of Swords reverse, Ten of Cups reverse. You know, am I ever going to be happy? I don't know. You know, is everyone I'm with going to always sort of betray me? Okay. Do I always going to get the short end of the stick? Is there always going to be a third party situation that's karmic? And it's really, even in the past, you're like, I really want this to change in my life. So I don't need to clarify it, but you know, because I am that way, I will clarify the past. And it's the Emperor. Of course it is. It's the Emperor. So, you know, justice. In the past, you really wanted things to work out with you and the Emperor, okay? And we have 1111 here. So this would be that divine counterpart, twin flame sort of energy, the soulmate of all soulmates. But looking at this here, okay, Three of Swords. Maybe you wanted the Emperor to see the light. Maybe you wanted the Emperor to see their ways and what they've done. And it could be, you know, for those with work, if someone got betrayed at work, the Emperor can be a boss. And it can be, you know, if somebody sort of lost their job and didn't want to, you know, somebody like the competition came in and someone lost their position or their spot. Okay, if there is something like that to do with that. This is the past energy. I can also see sort of competition here. I also know what it's like to lose a job, not expecting it, going to work one day, family's all depending on me, and then bam, cutbacks. We're letting you go. If it's something like that, you know, this is all stuff you're moving on from. I don't care if it's relationships, health, or work. It's all stuff that is changing in your life, okay? Changing in your life. What crowns this here? What is on the mind of the January 24th babies? What is on the mind of the January 24th babies? New beginning. Ace of Wands. A reason to get out of bed every day. Get active, get busy, do something with your life. Tell me about that. Empress here, Empress energy is what you're doing. You're stepping into Empress status, which means has nothing to do with gender, and she's still here. It means you attract everything: love, abundance, health, fertility, if that's a thing. And you don't have to be, I mean, obviously, you know, male or female, we all have fertility, okay? And so it has a lot to do with stepping into that, all right? Taking charge of your life. Taking charge of your life. Tell me about these Ace of Wands. Tell me about this Ace of Wands. You flipped over and you flipped back. Why? Eight of Cups. Anything else? All right. So this is moving on. All right, this is moving on. Okay, you might have been waiting for your ships to come in, right, with the Three of Wands. Might have been waiting for a spiritual contract, okay, because when you're waiting for something to come in, you expect it. It's because you've done something to bring it in, okay? It's ultimately about going toward your happiness. Eight of Cups goes to the Nine of Cups. You want a passionate desire or reason to live. Get, literally, as I said, get out of bed every day. A reason for that, a reason to live. And you realize something didn't work out in your favor and you just have to let it go. It doesn't matter what it is, a lifestyle, a person, or a job. You just have to let it go. It didn't work out. Literally, I got 2 cards of just letting it go. I need peace in my life. I can't sit here thinking, worrying, whatever about what is going on in my life. I need change, and it's about your ascension. Look, it's going from thinking about it all the time to literally ascension. You're not going to worry about if you couldn't manifest a literal person, place, or thing. You're not going to worry about if something didn't work out that you wanted. You can't be in that energy no more. And this is what you're at in 2024. Like, I just can't. I need a change. I need positivity in my life. And I can't wait on someone to tell me that there's no cure for my health. I got to take charge. I can't wait for someone to call me who's been inconsistent. I can't wait for a boss to appreciate me. They never will. It's taking charge and going out there, doing it yourself, going for the gold and not waiting for someone to give you your gold nugget. You're going to go get your gold nugget yourself, your health yourself, your person yourself, your abundance. You're going to go get it. Tell me about the future, near future for my January 24th Aquarians. Tell me about the near future. Seven of Wands, reverse. That's surrender. Surrendering. I don't care. And it could be, for some of you, a spiritual dark night of the soul approaching. Because you haven't heard some sort of information, right? I haven't heard from someone, or we don't talk. They're inconsistent. I haven't found work, or I haven't heard any news back for whatever it is. I haven't heard about my health, or whatever I did find out wasn't good. It's about releasing it. I can't control that someone doesn't call me. I can't control that someone doesn't give me what I deserve. I can't control, you know, what people are telling me about my health to this point. But you will be able to take actions to make it all better in your life, okay? All of it. Seven of Wands, it's like saying, okay, I'm giving it up and I'm starting over. I'm giving it up. I'm giving it up, worrying about it, and I'm going to do what I can. Seven of Wands, please. Six of Pentacles. You are going to withdraw your energy where it doesn't belong, and you're going to give to others where it does belong. So this is choosing to spend your money where you want to, choosing to love who you want to, choosing to whatever. Okay, this person gets left out because this person is like, look, I waited on you. I waited on you to give me a raise. I waited on you to hire me. If it's a situation, I waited on you to text me and call me, but you were always inconsistent. I waited on you. I waited for you, literally. But I'm going to go give to someplace else now. I'm going to give my time, my energy, my love someplace else now. So this is you. You're surrendering something. What's the self position for my January 24th Aquarians? What's the self position? A little bit blocked. It's hard. It's hard. Because you had manifested something and it didn't happen. Ten of Swords reverse. Moving on after betrayal. Moving on after surgery. Okay. Moving on for whatever's kept you stuck. Okay. You're not sacrificing yourself anymore. You're not waiting on new beginnings or being foolish, and you're not going to be sad and depressed about it. You're going to reach out for people who are like you, spiritual. Tell me about the self position. Tell me about the self position. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you're making a decision here. You're like, I've waited long enough for whatever. It's time. It's time. Whatever it is, you've waited long enough and it's time. This is kind of where you're at in 2024. Remember, this is overall 2024 energy. Tell me about the environment for my January 24th Aquarians. Tell me about the environment. That's a lot. Well, you're going to make a decision, okay? Right now, you feel a little bit stuck, okay? Maybe it requires some sort of strength, okay? But yeah, now we have here, you know, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, and this Knight of Cups wants to show up. So that's with this love situation, or, you know, something that you wanted, all right? Something that you were focused on. So you're in your environment, you're transitioning. I just heard transitioning from focusing on something you wanted that didn't seem to happen if it was with a literal person, okay, to what you can, other things. There's other treasures to life, okay? There's other things to explore in life. And literally, I'm drawn to this card, like this person is exploring. I'm drawn to attraction here. Literally, in plants, holistic, getting out in nature, reconnecting. You know, there's so many treasures in life, and they're not always linked to people. Treasures are around us all the time and every day. But let's also see if something else wants to come out here. Tell me about, I want to know about that Knight of Cups in the reverse. Because it's almost like help. Because, you know, Knight of Cups is also that person, if we're talking about, you know, health-wise, that's that person who can drive the ambulance truck, right? They come to help because they want to. It's not always a card of seduction, all right? There's a broad spectrum for these tarot card meanings, and it's not always, you know, it's not always the lover, the seducer, but it is a very warm person who does what they love, and it is also a youthful person or someone more immature than you, okay? But it has to do with the environment. You know, I wanted this. The facts, I don't have it. I'm focusing on something I don't have in my life. This is the environment here. So I want to know about this Knight of Cups, because whatever it is, it didn't help you, right? If it was your health, it didn't help you. If it was waiting on a lover, it didn't help you. If it was waiting on a boost or an increase or a help from a friend to get a job or a help from a boss to get a position, none of it helped you. It was something that you really wanted here. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. Seven of Cups. There were other options. So maybe you felt something that was supposed to have been yours, it got given to somebody else here. And then it's like, you find out. Tell me about the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. Six of Wands. So you're going to go find victory somewhere else with people like you. And these people are going to be whoever they are. You guys will connect on a soulful type of level. And this is where new beginnings come in. Page of Pentacles. This is where your abundance, the beginning of your abundance starts. So what's the hopes? I'm keeping this positive. I don't want to know the fears. This is about your evolution. All right, so let's not fear evolution. What are the hopes for the January 24th babies? What are the hopes? I want the hopes, okay? New beginning. Uranus energy, Aquarius. It can be linked to Aries, but it is Uranus ruled, which rules Aquarius. And 5 of Cups reverse, the world reverse. If something didn't work out, it's not over. This is fixed energy. It's not over. It could be even returning if somebody's traveling, okay? Returning to a place of happiness. And you can even look at it like that, returning to a place of happiness. It's not over, okay? Maybe something didn't work out in your life, but that doesn't mean it's the end of the world. Literally, I just heard it's not the end of the world. There's other things out here to make you happy, and there is a brand new beginning here. A reason to wake up every day. Tell me about that. The Fool card, it's major arcana for Aquarius. Tell me about that. The Death card reverse on this 3 of Swords reverse. It's not over. If it's a heartache, it's not over. If it's a heart surgery, it's not over. If it's any surgery, it's not over. It's not over. Your transformation has not happened yet. It's only just the beginning. Tell me about the 5 of Cups reverse. That's coming out of a slump. That's coming out of a stuck energy, a mental rut, a physical rut. 5 of Wands reverse, yeah. It's coming out of a stressful situation, whatever's been stressful for you. If stress is hypertension, or if stress is people, or if stress is worried about what's going to happen in your life, or worried about something that didn't happen, it's moving on. It's like saying it's not the end of the world here, okay? And it's not. Tell me about the world reverse, fixed energy, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Leo. Tell me about that world reverse. And the hope position, 9 of Wands. There's something else. Okay, so I like your energy. You're moving on. There's something else in the world for you to do. It's not over for you because something else didn't work out the way you wanted it to. That was just, you know, Queen of Wands in reverse. At this time, it wasn't meant for you. Even if it is your person, it wasn't meant for you because they're not evolving. If they're stuck, it's not you, okay? You don't have to be stuck. You're evolving. You're trying other things. You're trying another avenue for happiness and success in all areas of your life. Mind, body, soul here. What's the outcome looking like? Okay, this is overall 2024 energy. So going into 2025, you've made some major decisions here. 2 of Swords reverse. You've made some decisions. Tell me about that 2 of Swords reverse. Tell me about that 2 of Swords reverse. Yeah, and you're going to let people know. 10 of Pentacles, and some people are getting cut out. You're following a higher path, and you're not dealing with, you know, people with this fast energy towards you. Fast solutions, but not long-term solutions. Okay, so you're deciding here by the end of the year that, look, I'm going to let everyone know, friends, family, whoever, I don't care who you are, I'm letting you all know I'm following the higher path. And if you don't like it, you know, too bad. I'm not going to, whatever, I'm not going to party with you no more. I'm following a higher path. I'm not going to do this type of work anymore. I'm following a higher path. I'm not going to be with inconsistent people, friends, family, lovers, because I'm following a higher path here. You've learned lessons, major lessons by the end of this year. And you're following your true purpose, your true reason. You're following the highest calling of all. The highest purpose of all. The highest level you can be in this life. That's where you're headed for. So let's get some advice. Please give me advice for the January 24th Aquarians. The ones born January 24th. Can I please get some advice for the January 24th Aquarians? Overall advice for 2024 for my January 24th Aquarians. 24 for the 24. There we go. This came sideways, so it's stuck in the mud and it was going around. So you're in a transition from being stuck to unstuck. That is metaphorically how I take it, but it's also 24. Look, 24, 24, 24. 24 is definitely going to be, I think, a year that you look back and see that some changes happened in your life. So I'm going to read both positions, being it sideways. For me, it's a transition, and literally this is a transition year for you. I might even sort of put that in your title here. It's a transition year. In the upright, becoming stuck is sometimes the only way to trick yourself into slowing down and looking around you. Right here. In fact, this is a sign that you need to shift your focus away from what you're doing and place your attention elsewhere. Struggling will only get you to muddier places. Now is the time to move forward, but observe. Clarity about your circumstances will come a little later. Stop and find the joy in what you've been overlooking. Soon you'll be out of the mud. For now, but be still and know that Spirit has a plan for you. And literally, I can't help that this card just keeps coming up. Stop and find the joy in what you've been overlooking. I mean, this card is so significant about immersing in yourself in the moment right here. In the reverse, okay, in the reverse, this card is reversed. It reminds you that you're stuck due to your obstinate desire to get what you want, when and how you want it. Perhaps it's uncomfortable to admit that the course of action you've chosen for yourself isn't right for you right now. That did come out in the reading. It might not be right for you right now, even if it's your person. So you can struggle in the mud and get nowhere, or take movement to observe where you are. Then step out, wash away the dirt, and dry off. Find other things to do. A much better adventure awaits you. You'll know when it's time to embark upon it. So that's pretty much what I said in your reading. You're going to try something else. I said that with this. You're in the process. You're in a transition year of not waiting for something that you wanted, surrendering to the fact that you can't change what's happened. You can't change another person, but you can change you. And you can find something else, okay, that brings you happiness. Because even if there is a situation you have to walk away from that was meant for you, it's not meant for you right now, because this is about your evolution. And maybe someone is not ready to evolve to the heights that you are. But anyway, you guys, I love you. I will do the regular general Aquarian reading later tonight. And namaste, my January 24th Aquarian babies. Happy birthday.